Hey, what's up, guys? Guess what? We made it to Friday. Coffee, of course. But you'll notice I also have one of my crazy hats. It's a moose hat, so yeah, got some ears flopping around here. Hope you like it. Today, we are going to read How to Babysit Grandma. So I know with all of this staying in place thing that we got going on, I know all of you guys are missing grandmas and grandpas too. So yeah, I kind of thought we'd read a book about grandma. Maybe you guys are calling grandma on the phone, doing a little FaceTime. Maybe some of you have been able to drive by grandma and grandpa's house and they're standing on the porch and you're in the driveway waving, how you doing, grandma, grandpa? So yeah, I know it's tough. So yeah, today we're going to do how to babysit grandma. Now think about all the times that your moms and dads have gone out to dinner or a movie maybe, and you had the babysitter. And think about all the good times and the fun times that you had with the babysitter. And yeah, we're going to learn how to babysit grandma. So, when you babysit grandma, if you're lucky, it's a sleepover at her house. What should you do when you get to the door? Put on a disguise and say, "Guess who?" Knock with a secret knock only she knows. Tap, tap, tippity tap, tap. If you like cats, meow. If you like dogs, bark. If you like goldfish, we might have to figure that one out. When she opens the door, shout, "Grandma, your babysitter is here." She'll be so surprised. Hug your mom and dad goodbye and say, "Don't be sad, I'll be home soon." All right, you know you got to keep grandma busy. And when I say grandma, yeah, I know you guys call them Nana or Meemaw. But yeah, grandma. I used to always call mine, well, I called one grandma and the other one granny. I don't know why I called one and one the other, but anyway, grandma. So we're going to keep grandma busy because we're going to go to the park. We're going to bake snickerdoodles. We're going to have a costume parade. We're going to go to the park and feed the ducks. We might look at family pictures. We could go to the park and swing. We could play hide and seek. We could make goofy hats. We could go to the park and slide. We could have a dancing puppet show. We could read stacks of books. We could go to the park and take pictures. We could do puzzles. We could play cards. Lots of stuff to do with grandma to keep her busy. As the babysitter, you need to let her choose. Of course, she'll want to go to the park. When you go to the park, slide down the bumpy slide and the twirly slide. And if she's feeling brave, try the tallest slide of all. Push your grandma on the swing, but not too high. And remind her to pump her legs. Feed the ducks. Show her how to help the shy ones get some food. Yeah, all the big ducks always want to kind of like get in there real close and they're like trying to push the other ducks out of the way. Don't forget, good babysitters always say, 5 more minutes and it's time to go. When you get back home, figure out how you're going to play with grandma. You might grab 2 microphones and sing a duet. Of course, now, okay, microphones, you could use a hairbrush, but you can sing. You might want to sing, You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Or maybe it's Grandma's birthday. You can sing happy birthday together, or you can make up a song of your own. Line up all her shoes to play shoe shop. I could do that with all of my running shoes. If your grandma likes fancy things, decorate her with ribbons, bows, and stickers, and then shout, ta-da! And hand Grandma her mirror so that she can look and see how pretty she is. When it's time for dinner, and we all know that grandmas are the yummiest of all cooks, but you can share some tricks with her and let her know how to make something taste yummier. Maybe it's adding sprinkles, because we all know sprinkles make everything better, right? Well, almost everything. Arrange the food to make silly faces. Shut your eyes, and as you take each bite, say, mmm, yummy, yummy. Oh, look, the dog. The dog is there at the table. Do you guys give your dog scraps when no one's looking? I had a cat, Fred. My mom would make liver and onions, of all things. I did not like liver and onions. I hated the taste of liver. And what I would do is I would take the liver and I would cut it into really small pieces. And every now and then I might just pop a piece in my mouth and hurry up and swallow it because I couldn't stand the taste. But what I would typically do is move it around on my plate because, I had to make it look like I was eating, right? But yeah, I would take little small pieces and sneak them to Fred. Fred loved liver. So when it was dinner time, guess who always sat by me? Fred. When it starts to get dark, take Grandma outside and find the first star. When you go back inside, it's time to snuggle up. Maybe read some books and turn the pages slowly so she can find everything in the pictures. Ask your grandma about stories for when your mom was little. What was Mom's favorite thing to do at the park? Did she ever get in trouble? Was her grandma as fun as you? Teach her how to say, I love you, without making a sound. That's how you say, I love you, right? Put a finger to your eye, put your hand on the heart, and point at Grandma. Now it's time to let Grandma choose where she sleeps. She might want to sleep in a tent. She might want to get a blanket and sleep on the floor. She might want to sleep on the couch, or in the little bed, or in the big bed. And if she asks, should we leave the nightlight on? Should we leave the door open? Should we leave the hall light on? Always answer, yes, yes, yes. Once you're both tucked in bed, you can make shadow puppets. Have your shadow foxes kiss you goodnight. If she's missing your mom and dad, tell her they'll be here tomorrow, bright and early. In the morning, when you hear a knock, open the door and dress up as twins. Twinkie Day. After you're all packed up, that's the hardest part, because that's when you have to say goodbye. How are you going to say goodbye to Grandma? Let her borrow some sprinkles. Let her borrow some books. Let her borrow some stickers and some ribbons. Say I love you without making a sound. Give her a big hug and ask, when can I babysit you again? There you guys are, giving Grandma a big hug because it's time for you to go home. And that is how to babysit Grandma. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed the book. I'm going to take another cup of coffee here, a little drink, if you will. Okay, so hey, it's Friday. Get out there and enjoy the day. And guys, think about your grandmas and grandpas and how things might be when you get to go to their house so that you can see them and spend time with them. And tonight, okay, here's what I want you to do tonight. Tonight, I want you to go outside and, because it's going to be clear, the sky's going to be clear. It's going to be a pretty day. So there are going to be lots of stars in the sky. And I want you to look up in the sky and pick a star. It'll be a special star because that's the star you're going to wish on about all the things you're going to do when you get to see Grandma and Grandpa the next time. And think about all the fun things that you're going to do, all the hugs you're going to give them, and how great of a time it's going to be. And in the meantime, just keep calling them, let them know how much you are missing them, and make sure you maybe give them air hugs. But yeah, make it a great day. Always take care of Mom and Dad. Give them hugs. Behave. Do your chores. And yeah. Guys, go out there and have fun. It's going to be a great weekend. And I will see you next time. Hope you enjoyed the hat. Little moose ears here. All right, guys. We'll see you later.